So next up we have the lovely, talented, beautiful, brilliant Miss America. Let's go, Nia Franklin. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
Girl, I just have to tell you something. You are the second Miss America I have spoken to today. My girl, Kim Aiken Cockerham, was working out with me. She was Miss America in 1994, so I'm shouting out love to her.
Love her.
I tell her hello.
I will.
So congratulations on your crown.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
For the first time, this delay is killing me, girl. For the first time, all of the major pageant competitions selected natural women of color. And natural, we mean like natural. You know, did that moment, did it take a moment for that to settle in for you?
A little bit. So I was in Dallas at the time that it all kind of happened. I was there doing some performing with the Dallas Symphony, and when the teen won, when Kaylee Garris won, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting! I'm really happy for her. I actually was able to watch her crowning moment. Just the last 5 minutes, I was able to catch. And then Chesley, when she won, I was just so happy for her as a friend. We've known each other since 2016. And so I was just really happy for her on a friendship level. And it didn't even occur to me that we had made history. So it was definitely, it took a minute, but it's just, you know, I think it's just all about timing and God's timing. I'm really glad that it did happen.
That Essence cover, oh, it was gorgeous, and it was such a proud moment for so many of us. How are all of you managing this at this point?
Well, I think we're just trying to make it a bigger thing than just.
Do we still have Nia?
Hi, I'm here. Can you hear me? I think I'm still on, so I'll just.
I hear you now.
Oh, great. So yes, the Essence cover was epic, so amazing, but I think it truly is bigger than just the three of us. And now the five of us, now that Miss Universe was also a woman of color from South Africa, Miss Universe 2020 and Miss World. So it's just really bigger than us. It's really a symbol more than anything that you can be whatever you want to be in any industry, whether it's the pageant world or the medical field, whatever, the entertainment field. It really is just a representation. That representation does matter, that we are important. And even now, you know, obviously there are so many things that are bigger than us in the world. We see that now with the Black Lives Matter movement, but that's why it is important to celebrate those moments of Black excellence, so that we not only see it as a community, but that people outside of our community see us doing great things and pushing the stereotypes and boundaries as well.
Nia, I don't know if you can hear me, but you've paused on me a bit here. But I'm gonna throw it out anyway in case you can. As Miss America, you know, you have initiatives that you push. How important was this initiative, or how important is identity and self-expression and in how you present and push forward the initiatives that
it's extremely important.
You are pushing forward.
Yeah, it's extremely important. You know, during my year, I wore my hair in a lot of different ways. I would wear it natural occasionally. I wore it in braids a lot, and I also wore it in extensions. And I remember I was actually at an event where I was teaching a masterclass, a vocal masterclass, and a young girl came up to me afterwards in high school who was natural, and she said, you know, why do you choose to wear your hair straight like that? I don't think that that's right. You need to be making sure that you represent people that are natural. And no, I said to her, I wear my hair the way that I feel like wearing it because it's my choice, and we should all have a choice to wear the hair we want to wear it in the moment. And that really was something that stuck with me, because on one side of things, we're fighting that so that we can wear our hair natural and the way that it grows out of our head, and you know, be comfortable doing that. But at the same time, we have people that are saying we should wear it one way. And so I think it's just all about the choice to wear it how you want to wear it. And that was a moment that definitely stood out to me, because as much as we're going to push for natural hair, we need to push for just being able to wear it any way we want to wear it, and no one should feel like they have to conform in either way. It really is just about creative expression and how you choose to wear your hair and what works for you too, because what works for someone else might not work for you.
You know, Nia, everyone here is sort of having their say in terms of like what they've dealt with throughout childhood, their teenage years, even, you know, as young adults, in what Crown Day here is representing for them, and that is a freedom of expression. When you look back on your life, you know, was there hair discrimination that you can talk about or point to?
Yeah, I mean, even just in my year as Miss America, there were times where I would go to photo shoots or interviews or whatever when someone would be needing to do my hair and they just wouldn't know what to do with black hair. And so it may not have been intentional to discriminate, but if you don't hire people that know how to work with all types of hair, not just white, not just people of color, but black hair, the way that as coarse as it comes or as fine as it comes, that is a form of discrimination, because you're choosing not to hire someone who knows how to do it all. And if you hire someone that only knows how to do one style of hair, then maybe look into someone that is extraordinary at their job, and that no matter what their background is or where they come from, they can do any type of hair. Because we as Black people, I can count, you know, there's countless black hair stylists that will have to do a white person's hair, and they know how to do it. They figure it out. So the people that are not of color, white people that are out here in the industry that are makeup artists, makeup is a whole nother thing. But you know, the beauty industry, hair, if you're gonna hire a white person or an Asian person, whoever, make sure they know how to also do hair that comes out of a black person's head, because it's extremely difficult and frustrating when you get to a shoot, you think you're gonna have your hair done, you show up with it still wet, and then they don't know what to do. So that was frustrating during my year, and even after, you know, there's been times that I've had to now like make it so that my manager like makes sure to, you know, we're gonna make sure we get you someone who does know how to do your hair. We're gonna make sure that we build that into the contract or whatever. That's something we have to normalize.
I have been there. You know, I think about the pageant industry, and you described some of it there, but in terms of the embrace of natural beauty, natural hair. Do you think this was a one-off, or do you think we are really headed in the direction where acceptance of all styles and persuasions in hair care are a part of the new day?
I think it's absolutely a part of the new day. I know it was about 4 years ago that for the first time ever it was Miss DC about 4 or 5 years ago, and the Miss America organization wore her hair natural at Miss America and competed with natural hair. And no, she didn't win, but I think seeing people that continues to push those boundaries and to say, you know what, even though historically every single Black Miss America, including myself, has won with a straight hairstyle, or, you know, it's not curly, it's not in its most natural form. So I am excited to see the day when that happens. This year at Miss America, Miss Texas wore her hair natural. So, you know, it's coming. I think it's definitely being normalized. Movements like the Black Lives Matter movement, having the Crown Act and having this day that we're celebrating today will help normalize that and push forward a day when we don't have to even conform or worry about our hair, but just wearing it the way we want to wear it, whether that's natural or not.
Speaking of which, can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
You're like, sure. No, because a lot of folks want to know. They do. They want to know what your go-to beauty routine is. So what is the process for keeping your crown so gorgeous and healthy? Healthy is the key.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing. We talk about natural hair, we talk about straight hair, but really healthy hair is what I like to see, whether it's relaxed or straight, because you can be natural and still suffer from damage. So it's important to know your hair. I know for me, I have to do a lot of deep conditioners. I try not to get too lazy with that, but it is hard sometimes. But I love wearing braids, as you can see. One of my all-time favorite entertainers is Brandy. And I just will never forget seeing her on Moesha and Cinderella with Whitney Houston. with the braids, and I'm just like, yes, give them. I just love braids, especially in the summertime when it starts to get hot, for vacation. So braids are definitely a go-to for me. If I'm not, if I have my hair out in its natural state, I love a good top knot bun. Those are really nice. And then I also love to wear extensions and just to switch up the style. On the Essence cover, I had this huge wig. It was like bigger than me that they put on me, and I loved it. It was like a natural kind of style, very Diana Ross. So those are some of my go-to styles that I like to wear. And it's all about what you like and what you feel comfortable in. So just playing with it and having fun, and not taking yourself too seriously, and not trying to have some sort of perfect look, because perfect is boring.
Girl, claim it, claim it, claim it. Nia Franklin, Miss America, we thank you for being here with us.